Hello again, I'm Kevin here, just to give a quick update on Japanese prices. So, one thing that's totally different compared to living in Canada is, besides the whole tip thing, the tip thing you don't tip, that's that. But besides that, when buying things, usually the price that's given is the price you pay. So let's say, like even today when I was buying a clock, the price was 1,000 yen. When I went up to pay for it, I pay 1,000 yen and that's it. Back in Canada, 1,000 yen, that means there's 13% tax on that. So it turns out to be 1,130, for example. But in Japan, it's not like that. Everywhere you go, if it's like grocery shopping or going to a restaurant or electronics store, whatever it is, everything you buy always is the final price. So if you see something that advertises this thing, you'll need to do additional calculations in your head to picture how much the thing actually costs. So that's a good thing. What they usually do is they add the tax before showing the price. So it's not because things are tax free, but then it's because they put the tax in it already, so you don't have to do the calculation or even have to worry about um, adding on the tax in your mind or go to a counter and knows that you have to pay an extra 200 or 300 yen. So things like that, it's easier for the customers to just to be more carefree when shopping and not worry about adding this extra amount. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and also another update I guess I'll talk about too. Food prices are so cheap. Getting food here, contrary to what I've been expecting, a lot of people said that yeah, the cost of living in Japan is so high, everything's so expensive. It's right to a certain degree. It's correct in terms of buying normal everyday things. So just today when I was buying a pair of scissors, it cost me like 400 yen. So that's about $4, $4 US, $4 Canadian, somewhere around there, which is quite expensive. And buying other things too, like just the clock that I was mentioning, $10 clock or 1,000 yen. That thing is really basic. It's just a little small clock like this, and all it has is a light, alarm, and adjusting the time. That's it. There's nothing else to the clock, and that thing costs $10. So things like that are quite expensive, and you definitely have to prepare to buy these things. Some of these are essential things too, but then they definitely won't be cheap. On the other hand, buying food, which is more of an essential, is really cheap. You can go to a convenience store and get some delicious food for like 300 yen, 400 yen, and it's super delicious and it's filling too. It's not just like a little cup noodle or something. And that, I guess, balances out the whole living conditions in Japan, everything being expensive and other things being cheap. So depends on what you want. I'm willing to give up spending more or willing to give up, yeah, like spending these expensive stuff for cheaper food. And that's just me. So technically, you could survive in Japan eating fast food and convenience store food. And they're not that unhealthy too. One of my coworkers, he's been eating fast food for, not fast food, but convenience store food for 4 months already and counting. And he haven't even cooked once here. So it depends on your lifestyle. It's definitely not bad to just eat convenience store food, but it depends on what you want. It's more so because there isn't much space to actually cook your own meals, which is why even for myself, I don't feel like cooking. I never cooked, and I've been here for 2.5 weeks already. So depends on what you want. Depends on your apartment size too. If I have a bigger kitchen, I would definitely cook, like, no questions. But again, with work and with the small kitchen area, It's just not as convenient. And of course, the fridges are tiny, so you can't really fit much in it if you even want to buy food or cook food. So, yeah, this is a quick update on some of the prices and especially about food and I guess other goods too. And that's pretty much it. So, again, questions, comments, leave it down below. Thanks, and I'll see you all later. Bye.